Hi guys, what's going on? It's Kiger1324 up here today with a little bit of, I guess, a pickups video of sorts. I'll probably just make the video go on a little bit longer by talking about a few things and stuff like that. I haven't got a lot of stuff. I've just not long got home from town, you know, come home, had a smoke, that sort of stuff. But yeah, so got a few things in town, mainly DVDs. I've got one clothing item, 2 games, and a sort of mystery box. I'll show you the jumper that I got here. Oh. What can I say except you're welcome? Oh, there we go. I got this sort of nice, like, tiger jumper here. Can't really see it all that well, probably. But yeah, I really like the design of this. It was £25. It was on the market. I needed a new jumper, really. I like jumpers off a website called Spiral. But normally those jumpers are about £30–40. And yeah, they're good quality and stuff. But yeah, so... But I saw that and I thought, you know what, I'll get a jumper because I need a new jumper. You're wondering what I've been doing the last few days, last few nights. Yesterday I watched a movie. I watched Paranormal Entity. I've got the quadrilogy, so to say, the trilogy of movies, and then the 4th one. I was just feeling in the mood for a ghost movie. I started watching it and I went, I've seen this movie before. I can't remember watching it though. What I meant was, I can't remember when I watched it, but you watch a movie sometimes and you sort of like, I've seen this before, but I don't remember when. And obviously we've just started my big 16 seasons worth of Family Guy, because we're finished with South Park now. I was going to get one today, but I thought I'll leave it, wait until next time, or keep pocketing CEX. Got here a mystery box. It's a Cartoon Network collection one. Got some cool characters on there. I've already got Steven Universe from this. Never watched Steven Universe the show, but I'm hoping to get, because this is like a mix of modern and old Cartoon Network shows. Sorry, I heard screaming. And I don't know what the hell that is. Who is this guy? His name is Clarence. I believe he's from Steven Universe. I think he's Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Johnny Bravo's on here. Some Amazing What a Gumball characters. But yeah, I got this guy, Clarence. I believe he's from Steven Universe. I don't know, I've never watched the show. Might watch it one day, but Cartoon Network is really not my thing. That's not my, but that's Heather's. Some of these DVDs are hers as well. Got some anime DVDs there. Not really my kind of thing, but yeah. So I got some DVDs and 2 games. Start off with the 2 games. At first, from CEX, I got Kesson 3 on PS2, and it's £3. These games are sort of like if you took Dynasty Warriors but made it into a full real-time strategy style game. And I've got the first 2. I've been looking for this one for a while. I've been looking for this one for a while to complete my Kesson collection. And now that I've got it, I've got all of the Kesson games. And there was another game that I did pick up called Speedboat GP or something like that. And it was a Phoenix title on the PS2. If you don't know what Phoenix titles are, Phoenix made a lot of budget games. And some of them are kind of hard to find, surprisingly. But they didn't have, when I took it to the counter, he said he couldn't find the disc. I was like, it don't matter. And then from game, would have been $24.99, $2.99 for a Xbox One game. And the game is Torment, Tides of Numenera, or Numera. I have no idea about this game, but I took a chance on it because it was $3.99, and $3.99 for an Xbox One game from a game, you've got to take the chance. And it weren't FIFA, it wasn't Call of Duty, it weren't a sports game. This is sort of like a full-blown RPG, but I believe it was an indie game, because it was a Kickstarter game. So I believe this game came about from Kickstarter, which is sort of like a crowdfunding site. If you don't know what Kickstarter is, you put ideas up and things that you want to do. Like it could be anything, like a book or something, and then people give you money. It's not pre-ordering. It's sort of like, you know, you could get something out of it, you couldn't get something out of it, kind of thing. So but yeah, for $2.99, I'm just opening it up because the box says this is a day one edition, so it comes with some bonus content like a soundtrack CD and a map and a guide. Wow, that's digital. But I'm just seeing if this is the full version or this was a used version of the game. But it looked like it was a new version, because most pre-owned games from game will tell you if they're pre-owned. But $2.99 for Torment's Tides of Numenera, and it looks sort of like a very hardcore RPG, sort of like maybe the old Fallout games or something like that, or maybe like some of the old Dungeons and Dragons games. I don't know a lot about this game, so you let me know in the comments below, is this game any good? But for $2.99, and it's a game that's not well known. But yeah, it does come with some bonus stuff in here as well, and the Traveller's Guide, and it did come with the map, which is great actually. I think the only thing that is... Oh, and I believe it does have the soundtrack CD. Yeah, so this is the complete version for $2.99, and by the looks of it, it's brand new. A brand new Xbox One game for $2.99? Mad. This would have been $24.99, and I mean... Seriously, I mean, I'm baffled. I really am surprised at the fact that this was, you know, quite a... This seems like a game that could be quite fun. I'm definitely going to have to give it a go, maybe even do a video on it. But if you know anything about this game, and if this game is any good, let me know in the comments below. If it's a complete pile of shit, I'll give it a go. And I mean, brand new Xbox One game, great condition. I mean, maybe not so much now that I've got the stickers on it. Thank you very much, game. But $2.99 for a full-blown massive RPG. But there's one thing on here that kind of interests me. It says, death is not the end. When you die, your mind rebuilds itself inside a psychic labyrinth. Wander its paths and unearth long-buried truths and hear stories that cannot be told by the living. That sounds interesting, sort of like an after-death experience. Not many games have that sort of thing where you die, but you can carry on playing and something happens when you die. And that sort of interests me. This could be sort of like a game, sort of like Divinity, which... But yeah, it says you've got loads of decisions which will change how the game plays. So by the stand of it, the sounds of it, this game could be quite decent, and it seemed like a hefty game. This seemed like a game that's got a lot to it. And for £3, are you kidding me? Both of these games, this was cheaper. This game came out in 2004. This game came out in 2017. This game came out last year. I don't know when. I don't know. I think it was 2018. Yeah, 17. And I believe this is one of them indie style games. So this could be a game that the physical version of it could be hard to find. I'm going to have a look online, maybe try and find out some information about it myself. And I don't know if but this is one of them games that... This is sort of like a game that Metal Jesus would do. You know, like, I really love the Metal Jesus Rocks videos, and he talks about sometimes games like these limited run games, where these are games that have mainly always been digital, but they sometimes release a physical release which comes with bonus stuff like a map, digital traveller's guide, digital bonus weapon or something, and even a soundtrack CD. So it seems like they put a lot of effort into the actual boxing. Let's hope the game is just as good. Really looking forward to that. And then last but not least, we got some DVDs. I'll start off with the HMV stuff. So from HMV, I picked up Cars 2. This was $7.99. It's the Blu-ray version. Main reason I got it, I've got the first one, and I'll show you the other thing I got. But yeah, I want to get all the Disney DVDs, all the Disney Pixar DVDs. Cars 2 was sort of a disappointment for me because I really, really loved the Cars movie. The first one was probably one of my third favourite Pixar movie. Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Cars. Not this one, the Cars, the original. $7.99. Gonna have to watch them. Then for $3.99, you might not like this, but the Flintstones on live action movie. It's cheesy, yes. But is it good? Oh hell yeah! I love this movie. This movie, I watched this so much as a kid. I had it on VHS. I do still have it on VHS at my mum's. And I love this movie. As for the cartoon, never really watched much of the Flintstones, if I'm being honest. But, you know, we all know Flintstones, Hanna-Barbera, fantastic cartoon. Classic, always will be. A show that I definitely will watch one day. But the movie, I love it. There was a sequel, which technically was a prequel, called Viva Rock Vegas. Wasn't as good because I just felt like the actors weren't as good. This movie has John Goodman as Fred Flintstone, and also I believe Mike Myers or Rick Moranis. I think his name's Rick Moranis. I believe that's Rick Moranis plays. Yeah, I believe Rick Moranis plays a Barney. I think that's Rick Moranis. That guy there. Him. I'm not sure. I know. Well, I don't know. I can't remember if he's Rick Moranis or Mike Myers. I'm not great with actors, so really sorry. But good movie. It's actually surprisingly great. I'm gonna have to do a full review on this one day. And for $3.99 it weren't bad. I was going to get Viva Rock Vegas, but it was like $5.99. I thought I ain't paying $5.99 for that yet. And then for $12.99, Dracula, the Legacy Collection. Oh my god. Sorry about the state of it, but that's the only one they had left. Not long ago, I told you guys about the Legacy Collection of Frankenstein. It included the original sort of Universal Frankenstein movies. Oh, the case is broke. Oh, that sucks. Wait. Maybe it's just come out. It might have just come out. By the looks of it. Yeah. So, you guys may not know it is. Yeah, the case is cracked. Oh well, it don't bother me that much. But you guys may not know this, but I'm a big fan of old movies, and especially old horror movies. And they've just not long ago that I saw they released the Frankenstein Legacy Collection, which I do have, but they also released the Mummy Legacy Collection and also the Wolfman Legacy Collection. But I was like, where the hell's Dracula? Where's the Dracula Collection? And they had it. So this seems like they released this one along before the Frankenstein one. So it comes with Dracula, Dracula's daughter, Son of Dracula, House of Frankenstein, and House of Dracula. So these are some of the 5 original Bela Lugosi Dracula movies. Classic as there ever will be. A bit outdated by today's standards, but for the time they were great. And if you are a fan of old horror movies, definitely check them out. If you're a fan of old movies in general, check them out because they're fantastic. If you're someone who just is interested in watching an old movie, Dracula, you can't go wrong with the Prince of Darkness himself. But don't be expecting blood Dracula, people getting raped and dying and shit like that in the new Dracula movies we have. This is much more tame. And then from CEX, got 2 movies and another TV show, which I am absolutely stoked to show. So, £1.50, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Out of the Shadows movies. I haven't watched these movies. with certain movies, I'll see and go, okay, that movie, I might be interested in watching it, but I won't go out and pay £15 for them when they first come out. I'll wait a while, and then finally, you know, they'll come out with the double box set or the box set with them all, and yeah. So, but the one reason why I am interested in watching Out of the Shadows is because I believe Rocksteady is voiced by Sheamus from WWE, and you know I love WWE. Can't go wrong with the Irish, the Celtic Warrior. I was going to say the Irish lads then. And then I got also from CX for £6, cards free. Why did I get the DVD version? To be honest, I'm not really that bothered. But £6. This movie is $16.99 in HMV. So I basically got £10 off. Just for getting it second hand, and I've wanted to watch this movie ever since I heard about it, and I'm really looking forward to watching it. So I might have to watch all 3 Cars movies and maybe do a review or something. And last but certainly not least, probably one of the hardest things to find, Ren and Stimpy Unleashed seasons 1 and 2. So Ren and Stimpy. What is Ren and Stimpy? Well, I can't tell you a lot because I've never watched it, but I can tell you what I know. Ren and Stimpy was I believe this came out in the early 2000s, late 90s, I believe. I think it's, I don't know, I believe it's late 90s, early 2000s, and this was a Nickelodeon show, if I'm not incorrect. I believe it was on Nickelodeon. It's Paramount here, but I think it was on Nickelodeon or something like that. But this show, despite being a kids show, wasn't like other shows at the time. This show had a lot of sexual references and quite violent as well for its time. Not by today's standards, and this show does have some creepy things behind it. Look up some of the videos online. But one of the main reasons why this show is quite, you know, it's like the Angry Beavers or something like that. It's quite out there. It's quite, you know, thing. It wasn't very popular here in the UK. More people in America will know this show than the UK. And if you are from the UK, I never watched this show. I remember seeing parts of it. It's very familiar, but I never watched it. But that being said, this does not come up very often. You can buy it on Amazon for about the same price, maybe a little bit more. But £8 for a DVD that I've never ever seen in public, hell yes. And it's a show that's meant to be really funny and really out there. So some good stuff here. What am I most happy with? Probably Ren and Stimpy, because it's quite rare, at least for me. I'm very happy to actually see that they did this. Can't wait to watch the Flintstones, and again, I'm quite happy to find a game for £3, which is somewhat not uncommon, but a game that I don't think is going to be. I think down the line we're looking at a game that could essentially be quite expensive, because it could be one of them games that not many people bought. But I don't know. So tell me in the comments below, what do you think? As for what am I doing today, I don't know. I'm probably going to have some lunch in a minute, and I think me and H we're going to maybe watch, we might watch the Flintstones or something, and then we're, you know, probably maybe go on the Xbox or something afterwards. I don't know. I want to watch the Flintstones, to be honest. I want to chill, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, I did say there'd be a pickups video today, and I'm kind of glad there has been. Could have got a lot more. Definitely could have got a lot more. But I don't want to go out and spend get loads of things. I am slowly going through my DVDs. But this Family Guy, I've got 16 seasons to watch, so many hours. But we watch them at night, and that's one thing I want to ask. What is the best thing to watch at night? What do you watch at night? Do you watch cartoons? Do you watch YouTube? Do you watch TV, movies? For me, I think one of the best things that I like watching at night is Family Guy, to be honest. I don't know why. It just, you watch it and then afterwards you're still in a good mood because even though you may have seen most of the episodes, you're watching a show that you love and you enjoy. Whereas sometimes if you watch like a horror movie or something, you might not get the best sleep ever. I'm not that bothered by horror movies at all. But I'd like to maybe watch that second Paranormal Entity today. And the third one seems interesting because it says it has footage from real exorcisms, which, believe it or not, it's up to you to believe. But I do, I don't not believe. But sometimes I'm always like, okay, let's see what we can debunk first before we say it's paranormal. But I'm very interested in these mysterious things, and you might notice if you see my watch history or some of the videos that I like, so I'm interested in that sort of stuff. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video, which could be this weekend, it could be on the week, I don't know, we shall see. I'm hoping to do some more videos. I want to do a gameplay video, and I don't know why I'm talking like that. So I might do a gameplay video in the week. Don't know what on. To be honest, lately I've just wanted to watch movies and stuff. I go through phases. Oh, it's just a Jersey thing. You wouldn't understand it. Have a cock on me. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. That was very Australian. And of course, feel free to comment below. Let me know what I've said. Let me know about any of that game. Let me know if it's any good. And also, let me know what you like to watch and what you've been picking up recently, what you've been doing, just in general. Tell me about your life, lads. And of course, guys, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. And of course, guys, have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.